So many years ago, I learned what was pretty much the weirdest but quite a valuable lesson about driving from my late dad. And I thought I'd share that with you because I haven't really heard many people talk about it. He told me the story about where he had driven for the best part of 80 miles to get the car back home because it had broken down. The clutch pedal, the cable had snapped and he couldn't change gears. But he said it didn't really matter because the gearbox and the engine, so long as they are just the right speed to each other, and as they rotate, one is moving at a different speed to the other. And the whole point of a clutch when you depress it is it allows a plate which has a flex in it, a little bit like a brake disc, to then engage from the gearbox to the engine, and you get that smooth transition. It's not going to be churning gears. But he said to me, if you match the speeds, the revs just right, then you don't actually need the clutch at all. You can change gears without using it. So let me give an example of that. So I'm going to take my leg off the clutch right here, and if you get the revs just right, and it's all really by ear because you're so used to driving, you can change without the clutch like this. Second, I'm into third, and let's go from third to fourth. From third and down into fourth. No clutch, just driving along normal speeds, and that's just from listening to the engine. The tricky bit is slowing down. So here we go. Third, and then second. I'm in second. I had to press the clutch there, otherwise I'm going to stall the engine. So it's always easier to change up through the gears than it is to change down. And what amazes me is, and my dad was saying he drove that way, stop start. He said it was quite hard to try and get it in first because when you start off, you got to flick the revs and just get it just nice. Otherwise it won't go in at first. You end up crunching the gears. So here we go. Second gear, listen to the revs, and up. There's third gear. Hear the revs. Down into fourth. So as I said, one of the main purposes of a clutch is that you're not always at the right speed from the engine to the gearbox, and it gives you that smooth join, that transition between the two items. So here we go, foot's off the clutch, third gear. Let's try fifth gear, from third to fifth. Here we go, fifth gear. Let's go from fifth down to fourth. I need to raise the revs a little bit, sounds a little bit low. There's fourth, down into third, little flick of the revs, I'm in third, still no clutch. Let's go down to second, little flick of that. There's second. Had to give the revs just a little flick, just to get it a little bit higher. Second, into third, still no clutch, my foot's still off it. Now I'm not showing off, I'm just trying to explain to you that the mechanics of a car, if you understand exactly what the combination between the engine and the gearbox and the sound of the revs and all the rest. So I just thought I'd share that with you because I remember many years ago, 30 plus years ago, my dad telling me this, and I still sometimes, for a bit of fun, like to do it because if I'm driving along and I'm stuck in traffic, it's actually quite nice sometimes not to have to use the clutch. Here I am in third gear. Sounds like I want to go into fourth, no problem. Fourth, no clutch, because I know that the speed of the gearbox and the engine is just at that sweet spot. And that's the thing, is you're looking for the most optimal place to change gears driving normally. Well, that demonstrates and shows you exactly what that is. At that speed where you can switch into that gear without using the clutch is the point of which you should be changing gears. Now obviously, if you want to put your foot down, use the clutch. Because you're not always able to get that sweet spot when you're changing gears, especially if you've got to accelerate quick, or if you want to use the gears to slow yourself down without using your brake. Well, that's another one that I'm going to show you, and that's called engine braking. And that's where you can actually slow the car down with very little press of the brake pedal, which is very important if you want to come to a stop quickly and, importantly, controlled. So that's going to come up on another little video. And on the subject of matching the revs to the engine speed and the gearbox, etc., you need to use your right foot to flick on the accelerators. But I'm going to touch on something when it's daytime and you can see then what's going down at the pedals. I'm going to be using two pedals at the same time. So it's a little bit of what they call in the racing trade, a little bit of toe and heel, where you're using your ball of your foot to brake on the throttle and using your heel to keep the revs just flicked up a little bit so that you can engage and get that gear shift at that sweet spot I was telling you about. Because sometimes when you're having to do a lot of things with your pedals, you sometimes need 3 feet. To get the revs up with just using the 2 feet that you've got. So that's coming up. But I'll show you what happens when you don't get the revs quite right. So for example, I'm in 4th gear right now, and I can hear that I want to change up. The car wants to go into 5th gear. I'm doing about 43 miles an hour. But if I try and change now, and I'm gonna go into 5th, it's probably gonna give me a little bit of a fight. Yeah, you see now I've lost the speed now, and the revs have dropped right down. I'm now cruising. So what you wanna do is flick the revs, hear the revs that you need, and now I'm into 5th. And that's because I matched the revs to the gearbox speed that it wanted to be in order for the clutch and everything to work quite happily. And now I've got speed again. I'm going to move down into 6th without any clutch. Easy as that. So on a miserable winter's evening, I thought I'd share that with you. It's a little trick that my dad taught me more than 35 years ago, that if you have got a manual and your clutch pedal happens to break, you might be able to limp your way home and be able to change gears if you just match the revs. Good luck with it.